Morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Tonight we are playing around, and I present to you the BATTLEMAGE. Now, what is the BATTLEMAGE? Well, if you watched today's video, you may have seen something come along that was, we'll say, a bit new. We have introduced a new class, and I'll explain here in a minute why I'm not on camera. Ideally, I'll be on camera here, and give me about like 5 minutes. But the idea of it is, with this Battle Mage class, is essentially using the perma protection from auras and all that stuff and swinging a massive hammer, which you see here, which I always love because I spent the money on the skin. I might as well get the use out of it and go from there. How is everyone doing tonight? Russell Presley was here early, super early. Haven't played in 8 years, but the disappointment of D4, got it. I feel like a lot of players are understanding that. I have a level 80, wanted to get of everything but the engineer. What profession do you think would be the simplest to get back into? To start, I would say the simplest to get back into, if you have all the expansions, is honestly the Mechanist. Yeah, the Mechanist is just, it's super easy. Every bit of the Mechanist is basically cakewalk. I really hate to say that it's like anything but. However, the Mechanist, yeah, if you guys are typing in the guild chat, you will be able to see over there on the screen. I don't have anything to cover it up. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do. Provide some type of anonymity. I don't know how it's pronounced. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I would say the Mechanist, which is the elite specialization from the End of Dragons expansion for the engineer, is cakewalk. Honestly, you could probably even go with the virtuoso from that same expansion and have a very, very good time. You have quite a few choices. Just out of the core, if all you have is core, I would say that your best bet might actually just be, honestly, either the Guardian or the Ranger. The Necromancer as well. That's a good one. I mean, you have a handful of good choices, and I feel like you can make it as simplistic or complex as you would like as you go down. No issue there. New class, Matty M, we got the Battle Mage. We're doing it. And I got to add something. And if you guys can't hear, I'm super nasally. This is for a reason. I'm super nasally right now just because I haven't been feeling all that well recently. We get the Caffeinated Dad logo. Can I stretch that out? No, I can't. Look, there we go. You guys just get the super big CDG right there. Cover the logo. Anonymity, I think is the term for it. But yeah, honestly, the Battle Mage class, and this is a build guide. I made a build guide of the video today. And in 2 days, I want to do a PvP guide. I already have most of it ready to go. But essentially, this build is looking to max out some of the abilities here with the Tempest. So one of the more recent changes was Tempestuous. I'm not quite sure how that's pronounced. Aria, which every time you shout, it grants allies might, and when you grant an aura to nearby allies, which you do when you use these shout abilities, you go ahead and grant or you get 10% increased outgoing damage, 10% strike, 10% condition. With your Transcendent Tempest, you get 25% increased outgoing damage for 7 seconds after completing an overload. So there's 35% increased outgoing damage. Really, really cool. And then you go over here to your, wrong one. You go over here to your relic, which is your Relic of the Brawler, which grants you protection, or when you get protection or resolution, you go ahead, there's a meta. You get protection or resolution when you go ahead and, or whenever you get those two boons, you get 10% increased strike damage. So there's 45%. And technically there is another one, and I didn't even mention it in the video. Probably easier just to teleport to Draknar's, which is the Hammer Fire Attunement spell Flame Wheel, or your Hammer 3, which is an additional 10% of outgoing damage. So like basically you have like 5 or 6 different options that can honestly just run the gambit. Like, you can run a whole bunch of crazy outgoing damage and have no problem whatsoever. And Tony, if you are watching, I am doing the meta over here in Skywatch. We're doing some Skywatch Archipelago. How's number 1? We gotta go to number 1. I don't have that. So look, pop up this. Already got Relic of the Brawler going. Look, and then you hit him with this. Big damage. I like how nothing has loaded in, by the way. ArenaNet, please fix your game. ArenaNet, please. Look at this, look. Where's, like, ArenaNet, please. I don't even know if I'm hitting anyone. I don't think I am. Oh, there we go. Things are starting to load in. Finally. Finally, ArenaNet. Jeez. Big damage, smack, smack. But the biggest thing for this is the permanent protection. I get like nearly 40% permanent protection like all the time. Like, watch the buff bar. I promise you, you will not see that disappear. That's what's so crazy about this build. That's why I really wanted to make a video on it, because I was like, this is an absolute beast of a class. Like, I love it. And it's given me a new reason to play the Tempest. Jack B, what is going on? Dyron's already here. Why you came? Welcome in, Sam. Glad to see you. Hope you were doing well. Hope you were doing well in your endeavors. I know you're working on some stuff and some things, so I'm happy to see that happen. There we go. Fibro, what's up, buddy? Howdy, howdy. Hope things are well in your neighborhood. Man, that Grievin stacks up too. And Dyron, if you are still here, I gotta give you credit for that, because man, that Grieving is just so nice. So Grieving, for those of you who don't know, is basically Berserk, or excuse me, yeah, no. It's basically Berserkers with extra condition damage. So if you deal like hybrid damage, kind of like what I do, you get like a ton of extra damage. And that's what's really cool about it. How's that? Woo, okay. All right, can I turn on my camera? Hey, there we go. To put this lightly, like I said, I've been a bit under the weather. If you heard my previous recording, it sounded a little rough. I've been battling like a whole bunch of like colds and sick. You know, it's like that time of year. The kids went back to school, so everyone's feeling under the weather. And when I went back, or this past week, I have been feeling crappy, and I just went to go and blow my nose, and I actually had a nosebleed. Look at that. Big damage. Look, watch. And then you spin to win. See how this goes. This usually gets up to 20k. Oh, by the way, this has nearly 25% uptime, or 25 stacks of might. That's why I love this build. This build is so sweet. It's such a nice build. I love it when builds work. Come on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh, and I clipped away. There we go. Could this build be used possibly in World v World and PvP? Stay tuned. That is something I am actively working on. I am actually, what I want to do is actually do a little bit more with PvP, because I feel like that's still an area that I don't necessarily do as much content as I would like to. And there's people who ask about it all the time, and I'm just like, oh, I haven't looked at it in a while. Which I always feel like is kind of a cop-out, I'll be honest with you, and that's even on me, how I'm critiquing myself. So I want to make sure that I'm essentially doing everything that I can. Oh, look, and then hit him with the support. Hit him with the support. Yeah. Yeah. And I almost fell. Come on. Fire him up, fire him up. Do. Okay, gotta target him. I guess I'm doing something. There you go. Goose evening, Jared. Good to see you. Rob, what's up, buddy? Hey. I actually really like this meta. I was able to sneak into this meta fairly early on when it went ahead and at the beginning of End of Dragons, and I loved it. Or End of Dragons. Okay, I just did that. Secrets of the Obscure. So it's a fun one. Okay, I got that. Alrighty. There we go. I'm in queue, but probably won't be. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I think you were able to get in there. All right, so now we got to go along and collect our sweet juicy stuff. So the plan for today is to do at least a PvP match, because I still do my I have PvP and PvP and PvE shenanigans. Okay, I did get that. As my dailies, and I want to get better about doing my dailies. Sometimes all I do is really just log in. Like, I can't get the rewards like I used to. Thanks for internet. Very critical of them today. You're sounding better. Yeah, I'm feeling better, which is always good. It's like, and you know, like, if you guys have kids, you guys know it's like, as soon as they go back to school, it's like within the first month, someone's getting sick, and then it's just, it's man down. I guess there's nothing in there. It's man down. But we're doing better. We're doing better. We're hanging in there. Hanging in there. Haven't gotten completely mad at the kids for that or blamed them for them, because honestly, they weren't even sick. Like, it was just me and my wife. And then it's like, and I hate it when that happens too, is because it's like, and parents, I'm sure you guys can agree with this, or anyone who has to take care of anyone else, like another person. Like, when you feel sick and you have to take care of someone else, it's like, oh boy. Oh boy. Alrighty, I think I only missed one. No, it's just a book. I don't need a book. Alrighty, let's see. See if we get anything good. Still have never gotten a precursor from that. I know you're supposed to. No, they say that you're supposed to, but it never happens. ArenaNet, please. What's it? I get that too when my kids go back to school. And it's funny too, is because it's like they never, and I say this, my kids never feel the full brunt the way that we do. Like, my wife and I, we feel like we got hit by like a Mack truck, and they're just like, tee-hee, everything's fine. Like, what are you talking about? I feel great. And I'm like, oh, you kids. Like, I don't want you to be sick, because when they're sick, they feel terrible. Like, I get it. But it's also like, I'm over here like dying, and then I have to go and get you more milk. Like, I'm trying to be respectful. Just try and be respectful. So we gotta finish Renown Heart, and you know what? Like, I'm gonna be working on. Let's go down here. Let's go down to Snowdrift, because these are fairly quick. Dyron gifting the membership already. Did it go through? Did it say it? Look at this, distinguished gentleman. I don't know if you guys can hear anything aside from me just like you made one of my favorite elite specs even better with your BattleMage build. Like legitimately, this build is something that I find myself actually really enjoying. Like, I've always felt like by the way, if you guys have your gooses, if you guys got the gooses, go ahead and send them out. There we go. Caca! Let them go. Let the geeses fly. Geese. Let the gooses fly. Gooses fly. There we go. All right. I think it's funny too, is because like I always played as like the elementalist, and you know, like, I don't get me wrong, like, I love my catalyst, I love everything about that. There we go. Hey, look at that. Tony's been a member here for 3 months. Actually, I think you've been here for. Have you been? I thought it was here for a little bit longer. I may be off on that. But I always think it's funny too, is because I always looked at the Tempest and I was like, man, that's like the support. You know, it's not the same. Like, and I had that in my mindset, and then I started playing this build, and I was like, oh, wait, no, you guys can't see crap there. Hello. I was like, this is fun. Like, this is actually legitimately something that like I could see myself playing, and I have been. I've been trying to find better ways to implement this, like through like basically everything. And this isn't playing anything, so you guys just hear all of my sweaty breathing. All right, hold on. Let's see. Okay, you guys should be able to hear them. Thank you for staying so long, staying a member so long. You guys are honestly like, and I talk about this too, and this is also a bit of a follow-up, by the way. So last week I was talking about how I just needed to play something, I needed to do something that was outside of my wheelhouse, and like I really wanted to get into Elden Ring and play that, and I still do. But something that I've realized, especially with where I am as a content creator and all that, and with other Guild Wars 2 content creators, it's like I feel like a lot of the bigger content creators on who make content for, we'll say, the game, tend to do the same thing. They just go off and play something else, and I guess it's because they played it for so long, right? Like that, I absolutely get. So I'm trying to find that right balance of what works best for me as well as my stream and all that. But for the most part, you guys come here to see the Guild Wars 2 stuff. So why am I not playing Guild Wars 2? This is also the most I've had to talk in like a week. There we go. This is the most I've had to talk in about a week. The anytime I record, so if you guys are like, oh wow, he sounded so, you know, like so, like I cut out so many times I coughed, I hacked and stuff like that. So there you go. You guys learned something new today. Going back with this, love the sky scale colors. I appreciate that, Mike. It's funny too, is because I try to match that along with like what my stream colors are. So like my basic stream colors are like red and gold. I find them to be the we'll say like the most, I don't want to say palatable, but like they're I feel like those are the ones that like I just like how they look. They look so nice in my mind. All right, so let's go ahead and queue up for a PvP match. No. Go under. I appreciate it. Which meta event is most profitable according to your experience? Overall, the best meta event, Teddy, would probably be Auric Basin. The Auric Basin Battle for Tarir is just an absolute treasure trove if you have all the exalted keys. Honestly, you can get quite a bit. Like, I mean, it's actually a little bit ridiculous how much you actually get from there. I will say that, you know, it does require coordination, but most of the time the people in there are pretty, we'll say, pretty coordinated enough to the point that you can get away with like only kind of fudging it. Like I've seen us fail it like 3 times and then getting on the last one and nothing bad happened. Everyone's okay. So all right, so you guys will see the change here for the PvP. It changes a little bit. It's not as powerful, but honestly, it is a super durable spec. And that's part of why I wanted to talk about this particular build. This build will definitely, like, especially at the lower tiers. Higher tiers, you know, you have hit or miss. But the lower tiers, I found it to be, like, it's excellent. If you can keep the protection uptime high, and then you can use the Earth Hammer 3, like, you reduce, like, nearly up to 50% damage, like, all the time. Like, it's pretty awesome. Alright, so I need to earn something and something, and my weeklies. I already got most of my weeklies, actually. I'm doing pretty good. Win 5 games. I played 1 game today. Nice. I gotta get better about doing these weeklies, because you get the, I mean, the laurels are really what I'm after here. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. It makes me want to try out Tempest. Honestly, the Tempest is one that I was a little... Again, I was a little hesitant on. I didn't know what was going to work out best for it, and I wanted to play it in a more offensive manner. So with this build, we change it up a little bit. So we run, so it's Earth, Fire, Tempest still, so we do 3-3-2. So we're still going with the Written in Stone because we like the auras. I like Earthen Blessing. You could also run Rock Solid, which gives you stability when you attune to Earth. This is important because you can attune to Earth while you're stun locked. So that can give you like a step out so you can't just keep CC chained, we'll say. Elemental Shielding, of course, is very important, paired with Hardy Conduit, which it makes it go up to 40% reduced damage. What's it with? Fire, we run Lesser Fire. Oh, there we go. Power Overwhelming, and then Flame Expulsion. And then with our Tempest, we do Unstable Conduit, Harmonious Conduit, and then Transcendent Tempest. The whole kind of goal with this build is essentially to stay, like, you're dipping in and out of combat, but you're not super duper mobile. So, like, any of the fast moving things that happen now, like, I swear to God, there's like a grenade scrapper in every match that I've played, like, in the past month. It does all right in duels. It's meant to be more supported by teammates, so like it probably won't be as strong in comparison to like if you're playing with what's it, like maybe the Hammer Catalyst, or even like the other Catalyst builds that you might see, so like the Scepter Catalyst, you know, things like that. It could do pretty good. So hit him with this. Big damage. Oh no, Leaf Catcher! No, I'm so sorry! Oh no, you don't. Don't run away from me. If the thief is here, I don't know if I can do a 1v1 here. What do you got? Exposure? Do 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 do. And then look, you got the rebound. Damage, maybe. Oh, I should have got that windstorm off. That's unfortunate. That's okay, though. Up to 251 laurels right now. I've really got to left to buy is the ascended weapons. The weapon skins. Yeah. I forgot that they had those. And what's it? I think it's like the Sanctified gear set. I think is what it is. I think the Sanctified gear set is the one. Oh well, I guess we're doing that. That's fine. The Sanctified gear set is the new one that you can get from there. There we go. That's what I need. A little bit of support from the team. That's okay. I keep forgetting that those are actually even options. I'll be honest with you. Like, I haven't even looked at my Wizard's Vault here in a little bit. Alright, so we got home and mid. Alright, let's go. Come on, heal me. There we go. Crow, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good. So the trick is not having to run up on this Reaper, and I think this Reaper's just gonna, yep. Reaper's just gonna keep wanting to come closer, so. Come on. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Alright, I'm actually okay with just sitting here holding against these two. Oh, got you. Ah, now I gotta go over here. Now watch, look, they're gonna cast a bunch of stuff at a distance. Just looking to close the gap, and you wasted your shout. That's fine. That's fine. Chase him off. Herald, I hope you're a greatsword. Greatsword Herald, maybe? I trust you have that. Good sir. Nope, you don't have that. You do not have that. Come back here. Where is she going? Do 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 do. Oh no, immobilized. Look, and he hit him with the rebound. Oh, they got two? I don't have anything for that. Bam, bam, bam. And disrespect. That's okay. Reaper's doing Reaper things. But it's never been your thing. So, Fibro, you know what's funny is that, like, I feel like there's people who, like, look at and see what I do and like, oh my goodness. Like, you know, wow, like, don't get overhyped by it. Don't. What you see here on PvP, and I hope I don't like losing, but I hope you guys see a match where I just get absolutely cooked, because that happens frequently. That is something that every single match, you know, you're going to run into. Okay. Sorry, PvP. Focus. Big burns. Maybe. Oh, and I think we got him with that. Okay, all right, not bad. All right, we turned that one around. There we go. I think I hit harder. Oh, all right, give me up. Come on, you can do it. You got it. I believe. Team support. Well done. Okay, thank you. Big damage. I like PvP. I like Leafcatcher. He comes onto my stream sometimes too, and he's just always so polite. Oh, I got murked in the corner by both of those Reapers. That's okay. Can I run away? I think I can run away. They might follow, but that's okay. You know what? We're going to try to heal, because I think maybe someone forgot about me. Okay, there we go. Thank you for introducing me to Gw2 through your great videos. How vital is living world content in between expansions? I would say it's only partially vital, and the only reason I say that is because you don't necessarily have to have everything, we'll say, to really get into the whole game itself. I'm okay. I would say mostly. Ugh. Hope you guys are pushing elsewhere. I'm getting wrecked over here. I wouldn't say that it's like required for the game. It helps you understand the game better, I will say. It definitely helps you understand the story mainly. It unlocks a lot of the different zones that you might be interested in. But having said that, it does usually run, we'll say, a decent cost. And there's sometimes that might not be appealing to some people, so I get that, I do. But I will say that if you are going to go for any Living World season, you definitely go for Living World Season 4. Unlocked. Get him up. Oh, I think that was it. Did we turn it around? Incoming. Okay. KL, well, thank you for grabbing a cup. Hope you're doing well. I think you could have a great time even if you don't have the Living World seasons. While they are fun and while they do provide something a little bit different, I wouldn't say that they are, like, absolutely pivotal. Held him off as long as I can. I hope our thief made it. I don't think he did. That's unfortunate. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. How'd I do this match? 10-3. I'll take it. Things are going well. I've been playing for the past few days. The community for Gw2. It's funny too, is that the community is always so damn helpful with like everything. Yeah, I can't beat that Reaper 1v1, unfortunately. And their thief is, I feel like, moving a little bit faster than ours. While we're holding the line down over there, I mean, we're losing it over here. Top kills. Bomb. You can put out some good damage, but unfortunately, I found, and where you see I'm like mid gold or mid high gold. Is sometimes it works really well, other times it doesn't really work at all. And that's what I found a lot with PvP, especially, which I absolutely love, is that sometimes you crank that soldier boy, other times that soldier boy crank you. Wise information right there. Write that down. But I do want to showcase this build a little bit off in PvE, or some PvE shenanigans. Actually, I almost have amalgamated gemstones. I do want to do some PvP stuff. Magi's. What's this look like? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Like the frozen electric, or the frozen stuff. I like that. I like it. I do. I'll sell though, because I don't really use a rifle much with anything. Alrighty. Let's see. Where do I have to go? Oh, hey, Spriggon, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. Bromby, I'm sorry, I did see this question, but I didn't ask. Favorite heavy armor class? Mine is the Guardian with Revenant just behind it. Honestly, out of all three of them, I really, really like the Warrior. Honestly, the Warrior is just... It does basically everything right in my mind. There's only a couple things that I'm like a little bit like, I don't know if you do as well as you could. Like it's not taken as often, but I've like also seen in like PvP where a Bladesworn has like held a match, or held a node for like 20 minutes by himself. Like it's ridiculous what they can do nowadays. And it, like, and to be sure, and let me say it like this, and to be sure, the like the Guardian of course has its place, the Revenant obviously has its place. I like them all in their own instances, but like the Warrior is like in my mind it's simplistic. You just go and attack and then bam, there you go. Alrighty. Yeah, Sprigum, I am so glad to see you, buddy. I hadn't seen you in a little bit. I honestly, I was fearing the worst. I was fearing that you gave up on the channel and just went to work full time. I know that's not what you want to do, but you know, because you've told me that before. Let's see if we can get some into. Yeah, let's do our tier 1 dailies. I got to do fractals more often anyway. Very busy, literally swamped, working hard these 2 months. What have you missed these 2 months? Well, I got a haircut. Actually, I got them all cut. This is a horrible joke. But where's okay, there you go. Yeah, you missed CD getting a haircut. Filled them in. Got it. What? What I will say is, in the past 2 months, like I've gotten a lot better with my videos, and again, kind of building off of like what I was saying with my last stream, is that like while yes, I do want to play other games and I do want to kind of like, you know, expand a little bit off of like what my channel does and stuff like that. I also realize that for the most part, you guys come to me to watch stuff about Guild 2. And that's something I had, funny enough, actually, my beautiful wife made a point to that. And she was like, well, think of it like this. If someone goes to your channel about Guild 2 and you're playing some type of like mobile game, is that really, you know, like, why would they want to, you know, sit there and watch? Why does that make sense? I'm not big enough. I'm not like an Asmongold where I have hundreds of thousands of people watching me daily. It's, you know, kind of like, I don't want to say know your role, but know where you're at, basically. Ooh, there we go. What is the Revenant built for? I'm new to PvP, World v World, and have World v World roaming experience. The Revenant can fit a bunch of different roles, honestly, just like most every class. The one that I've seen, and let me put it this way, the one that I've seen them do the best with is specifically for grouped content with the Herald. The Herald can do basically everything. They can do strike damage if you have Secrets of the Obscure, the Weapon Master training. You can have all the elite specializations. You can have all of their weapons set up to basically for you to be able to use on any type of build. So you can use the greatsword from the Vindicator on your Herald now, which is a big deal because the greatsword just hits like a Mack truck. The idea of it is that they can do a ton of great power damage now. They can do condition damage through the through the short bow. They are really good at providing. They can provide great healing. They can provide quick support. Like, I mean, there's so much that they can do, and they're very, very strong. It's actually probably like I believe it's the most popular Revenant spec right now. Overall, I would say their best suited is for damage. I feel like you don't necessarily look at them and be like, "Yep, that's a healer," but I would say damage is probably going to be their best bet. Do. So look, you hit him with that, you hit him with that, you hit him with that, you hit him with that. Easy. Do. I love that each one of those ticks hits for like 25k or 2500. That's what's cool. Do. Spragum, what is up, buddy? I hope you were doing well. I hope today finds you well. Oh, Mithril. Ugh, gotta go mind. Are you a Mechanist? Yeah, of course you're a Mechanist. What is it? Oh, is it an engineer? Nope, it's a Mechanist. Do. I have to find some builds to dabble with. I also feel like the Revenant's probably like That's not one that I've spent a whole lot of time with. Let me be honest with you. Do 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 do. I feel like it would be a lot better if I spent some more time with it, and especially like I've messed around with the Greatsword Herald, and I had a blast. Like it like even in with my like we'll say crappy gear that I have on my revenant, I was still putting out some pretty decent damage. So it makes me like you know, I wonder what would happen if you actually paid attention to it. Skadunk. Spin to win. There's a lot of spinning with this. We'll say with this build. So yes, Brigham, this particular build is oriented around the Tempest. Using the Tempest, they had a handful of buffs that made it so that when they or changes to their build. So Tempestuous Aura or Tempestuous. When you grant an aura to allies, you basically get 10% increased outgoing damage for a time. Pair that with their Grandmaster trait, which is Transcendent Tempest, gets you it's like 35% extra damage, plus Relic of the Brawler, because you're getting protection all the time. Actually, this would change a little bit if I was like truly oriented around damage. While the Relic of the Brawler is nice, like I don't know if it would be worthwhile for me going straight into Earth as my alternative. It probably would be better suited if I went like Air Attunement, I think, or the airline, but I would have to I'd have to change out. I don't know if I have. Yeah, I don't really have anything that's like Izagarn, maybe. I don't really have anything that would better be best suited there. I would probably switch it out for the airline. The airline, whoa. The airline does a ton of damage. Can you stop dying over here? Thanks. Can you stop dying over here? Thanks. Oh, by the way, you can also support. Whoop. Do. I need to show you updated off meta builds. I'm ready. I am ready for off meta builds, and I think that's also kind of where the direction with my channel is I'm going to take. Is if you have been paying attention, Guild Wars 2 has, you know, like, well, I don't want to say teetered off, but has quieted down obviously after their big expansion and, you know, that whole release. There's not a whole lot of new content coming out right this second. So there's one of the things that I'm looking at is actually just builds, creating builds. Now, the idea is that I'm going to have more videos out often, but probably not like super edited. Like, I mean, it's all going to be voice. I'm going to put some editing into it, but it's not going to be super duper intense. The Scepter coming to Rev, people think it's going to be a Condi option. Honestly, I believe it's going to be group support. I could see the Scepter being group support. So look, we hit this. Watch. Oh, I didn't even get to finish it. Okay, here we go. Look, spin to win. Spin to win. Look. Smack. How are you guys not dodging this? Come on, dodge. Oh, that was bad. I got hit by it. Bam. Look, and then you can spin with the fiery greatsword. Oh, that's some BS right there. All right. Anyway, gonna go ahead and hit all the big damage abilities. I jumped that. I was in the air. Thank you very much. Do. Then we hit with the air overload, because this guy's going to jump down. Watch the damage. Look, watch. 15k. Gonna jump away. There we go. Written in stone is just too good for reliable. And see, and that's the thing, though, is that, like, I generate quite a bit of auras anyway. So it's like, I don't know how much I'm like, I don't know how keen I am on to keeping that if I wanted to go pure damage. Like, this is fine, actually, in Fractals, just because of the amount of, we'll say, like, just area attacks that you deal with, and there's a 7k hit. And for this build being as defensive as it is, like, what's crazy about it is just how, like, well it handles everything. Like, easy, no problem. Ready, let's go. Let's go get our... No, there we go. I just question the need, we'll say the need of like, here, let's go ahead and try a little bit more of an offensive route. So let's do ferocious winds, that, and probably bolt to the heart. We're gonna keep let's keep that one. Let's go ahead, because we're not going to be getting his protection as often as we were. So I think I have relic of, yeah, that might be our best bet, because I don't really have too many other power options. Yeah, there we go. We'll try this one. Hammer Tempest sounds fun. Also, though I also wonder how Hammer Weaver is. Hammer Weaver, I've heard, hits really hard, but it's just very, you know, simple. Like, and I don't mean that to be like a bad thing, but it's just like, it kind of takes the funness, the enjoyment, we'll say, out of just being able to put in, what do you call it? And actually, I realized that I wasn't playing any music whatsoever. It kind of takes the enjoyment, I should say, of like mixing and matching. Like, that's like one of the things that I love about the Tempest, or the Weaver, is that you can min-max and put these things out there and do all sorts of crazy stuff, but, like, I don't know. Actually, which one? I want that one. Yeah, Signal Restoration is probably still the best. Ow. Ow. There we go. You should try some quickness. I think quickness would be pretty good. Oh, look at that damage pump. Okay, yeah, so this is probably the way that I would go. That's, yeah, you gotta go air attunement in this method. Boop. You do the air attunement, man, things just melt. And I'm running, like, what pieces I have are either grieving or berserkers. Like, all my exotics are berserkers, my legendaries are grieving. But honestly, it's like, it's funny too, is because I look at it and I'm like, man, like, this thing is putting out some damage. Give me the mistlock. Thank you. do. He's Phantom. Do. By the way, if you are new and watching my stream, I can't just sit there and just sit there with like open air. Like, I have to make noises of some sort. Boo. 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 Oof. There we go. Okay. Weaver is now your favorite LE spec. Oh, it's a good one. Like Weaver has always been super strong anyway, just in its own uses. But like, I feel like a lot of people are now like realizing, oh, it's like legit though. There's a giant spider up there. Oh, she is getting cooked. Lady is getting cooked. Woo! Ooh. Okay, yeah, we might be onto something with this. This is how I would change it in PvE. Woo! Woo, she's putting out some damage. I like it. How's music rules work on YouTube? Basically you can't put out any music. That's basically what YouTube has told us. Like all music is bad. I say that jokingly, but it's kind of like I mean it's kind of true. The only problem I have with YouTube music, honestly, is because like no matter what I do, and I'll check and it'll say yes, this is good music. You can go ahead and do this, you know, what have you. Like, and it'll still kick back and say, no, you can't do that. It's okay, I'm fine. Fine, nobody worry about me. Jeez. Be curious. Power hammer DPS is bad. You mean wait. Power DPS is very bad. Condy hammer weaver's okay, but not great in PvE. I'd have to see it. I haven't messed around with Weaver as much as I'd like to, as well. Like I've been doing stuff. By the way, I also have a second channel where I'm covering a new free-to-play game that came out. It's pretty cool. You can check it out. It's called Warhaven. Caffeinated Plays. Like and subscribe. Yeah, it's fun, honestly. Like I have a good time. Does 45% less damage than Sword War. Really, that much? That is a lot. Like that's not even like a little close. Like I would have said, you know, like perhaps even a little bit. Like Snowcrow's benched at 28k before. Oof. Okay. Woof. All right, that's neat. We made a bridge.
Look, I made some mistakes and I'm paying for them. But you don't owe me a damn.
Here we go. It's over here. Yikes. Now, I know that those are in, like, perfect circumstances that you have, you basically have, you know, max DPS, everything's going off perfectly, but you're also not dealing with mechanics, you're not crowd controlling, you're not really doing much of anything. I wonder how well that ends up holding off in most fights. I know condition damage tends to do a little bit better, and the only reason I'll say that condition damage does a little bit better is given the fact that, you know, you don't have to be standing right there to continuously do your damage. And I know that that's usually favored in some cases. Do you guys know that you guys can cheese this? Because you can. There's usually like a chest right here. There we go. I still feel like that's a lot. 40k? Yeah. I would want ArenaNet to buff hammer slightly. And I know that like in PvE, like yeah, because look, right here in the center, in the top center, Crescent Wind, it has damage as 1. Every time it hits, it deals 1 damage. Give this like 20 you know, damage or something like that. Like, give us a little bit more. No, we're leaving. Bye. Nameless stock. Yeah, so basically I can't put anything. Like, I got some music going, but it's every time I put music out here, it gets revenue shared for some reason. So much to the point that I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna play music so you guys don't like go crazy just by listening to me talk. But like, it gets obnoxious to a point, you know. Like I'm trying to just provide some entertainment. You know, YouTube can get its money and do its thing, and then they're like, no, someone in the late 80s claimed ownership to this music, and it's like, okay, whatever. Yes, no music whatsoever. Bam. I love the hammer. I love the hammer here. Warhorn on a Weaver does sound cool though. Warhorn is surprisingly, it's surprisingly fun, and I say that it not like there's a lot of builds that I've been just, oh, I missed it just by a hair. There's a lot of builds that I'm just kind of like, man, like it just needs something. And honestly, like any type of power build really for the we'll say for mainly for the elementalists, they needed a two-handed weapon, so a hammer, a great sword, or a long sword, honestly, in my opinion. Now, like, I know the Sword of Warhorn does better, but honestly, in my opinion, I love the fact that when you are when you're basically putting together like your builds, and it just having a hammer, I can't explain it. It just feels right, man. It just feels right. Dude, I swear, if you don't stop running from me, when I get all of my buffs, I am going to whoop that butt. Let's build these back up. We gotta kick all the shades out. There we go. They nerfed everything to shits considering, yeah, like, it's like, oh, hey, wait a second. Is there an Ellie player enjoying the game? Not in my town, bub. I don't know why I went kind of like, that was like, what's it, Wolverine? That's old Wolverine, by the way. Old Wolverine does the whole bub thing. How dare you try to enjoy this game? Timed that perfectly, by the way. Do 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 do. Come on, let's go get him. Let's go get him. I missed that completely. Come on, stop. What jerks. When will you come back to the subs off meta? Actually, I think like right now is probably going to be your best time. What I've noticed, and I've said this kind of like, I said this kind of earlier, is that right now, this is kind of like a lull, we'll say, with where Guild 2 is, because the content just came out, it went and did its thing, and everyone was excited about it and is having fun, and it's kind of like back to normal, so to speak. And I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, no, absolutely not. But you'll see like the people who are more like, we'll say, fair weather. Look at, watch this damage. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love big hurricanes of pain. There we go. 34k. Nice. Give me that loot. Spirit shard. Easy peasy. Hammerhead. You gotta go hammer though. You got to. By the way, any ArenaNet devs still watching? I don't know. I think I've scared them all off. I call them out on a lot of stuff. You guys are great game developers. However, you can always still improve. It's interesting is because when I look at how like how a lot of these builds go off and stuff like that. That's kind of like my focus now, is to put out some, I don't want to like, I'm not like purposely looking at like below tier builds. I'm looking for good builds, but functional builds, let me put it that way, but not ones that are like either super labor intensive or like for the elitists. Like, I want the build to make sense and do what it needs to, but I don't want it to also be like, you know, like, here's 72 buttons that you have to press in direct order to get to where you got to get to. And it's like, that kind of takes the fun out of the game, in my opinion. So, like, right now I'm looking at different builds, various builds. Oh, hey, nice. I'm looking at various builds, things that I can do. Okay, I guess we're all done. Was that all of them? I felt like that was very quick. Maybe. But the idea is to do a bunch of builds that are more suited for getting players into the game and getting used to specs. So not necessarily low intensity, because I feel like that puts you into a false sense of security, especially when you go from a low intensity to like a, we'll say, Snow Crow's build, something like that, where it's like, okay, all right, this is noticeably more difficult, which that does happen. But I feel like a lot of the times what players end up getting into their head is that, like, you know, if I'm just doing straight low intensity, I should always be accepted. But you guys know darn well, if you've, you know, done high intensity stuff, that yeah, if you get into the like the vicious end game, the challenge mode stuff, you need to be performing at a certain level, and that's okay. Okay, I guess we're doing it. I think I have like 3, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. There we go. Jared, I would love the meat grinder to come back up. I would give me the meat grinder. Give me that hammer or circulating orbs that are hitting for like a flat 5k, 6k DPS, just baseline. Oh, gotta pose. Anything good? Absolutely crap. Give me that. I love that. Oh, looks like that dude was just sleeping. You spin to win. Watch. Big damage. There we go. What hammer skin is that? That is the Devil Rending hammer skin. It's it was from the gem store, and it was one that I bought like immediately. Like, I'll be honest with you, I bought that thing so damn fast. I won't even sit there and be like, oh well, I thought about my you know, like, I thought about, like, you know, how much money I'm spending on the game. It was just like, cha-ching, baby, we're gonna make this shit rain. Hell yeah. Shock, 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 shock. Big damage. Okay, it was only mild. Okay, now he's gonna run. Because we did all the damage. And he steps on all the bombs. Thank you, sir. Okay, leave. Did that not go? I shot it at the wall. Ah, there we go. It was my main 3 man. I swapped a Necro, bro. I had you have no idea how easy the game is, and I think it's funny. It's like one of my what do you call it? Whoa, one of my always like trending, we'll say, YouTube shorts is one that I made of. Go shoot to shoot. Is the one where I compared the staff. I was playing like a staff catalyst, and I was comparing it to a Reaper, and this Reaper was just cooking. Just like, just easy. And it's just, delicious. Nope. Guess you can't do that. Okay, that didn't work. There we go. Reaper's just insane. I've only had time to try Weapon Master shenanigans on Mesmer and Vindicator. Might have to give Ellie a try. Ellie is very good. The Sword Warhorn is great for a number of things. Sword is just always good for power anyway. But Sword Warhorn does pretty good with a number. Oh, hey, there we go. With a number of different, we'll say, builds. Hey, you. I don't like your face. Don't stand in my stuff. Big damage. Take down the elites. I actually really like this Fractal. I always thought that this Fractal was pretty good. Big stuns. Just gonna keep firing. Come on. Keep shooting. I'm doing top DPS right now. I would highly recommend messing around with the Ellie right now. The Ellie just feels strong. Hey, whoa. Whoa. Do not attack me like that. Rude. Okay. Blackbeard. Get an embroidered purse. I've actually made a very similar Start of Soto, Tempest Hammer, full damage, and was surprisingly perfect for open world, decent for tier 4. However, I only play meta, so you had to swap. And it's like, I get that. I get that if you're going to be pushing like high-end tier endgame content, challenge modes, like you have to play a certain way. It isn't elitist to say like, you know, there's certain expectations to be put upon you. Now, it is elitist if you're just sitting there and it's like the person isn't performing super duper well and like you chastise them for everything. That's not cool. You know, like nobody likes to see that. Oh, okay. Nobody likes to see that. Like, it's not a good look for you to be basically, like, chastising people for, you know, just, honestly, just, you know, playing the game, having fun. Gotcha. But, you know, again, you guys have to understand going into it that there are certain expectations that are put onto you. And that's important. It's important to note that as you go through, you know, the game and as you're playing, like, that you're going to have to, you know, perform almost in a sense that, like, of what's needed. So if you're not putting out the damage that is needed for a fight, then perhaps, you know, you might get replaced. And that's okay. Get in there. The hell am I slowed by? No. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about the walking animation. That's neat. How many legendary weapons do you have? I actually have only 2, and I can't use any of them on my elementalist. I have Aurine's Argument, which is the pistol, and then the Predator long rifle. Put me in, coach. Oh. Put me in, coach. Throw it. Oh, you dropped it. Toss it. Toss it. I'm open. Oh, that's no fun. There we go. Soon you're going to be able to use that pistol. I know. I'm really excited once they actually get to it. Come on. Put it in. Okay. I like the enthusiasm. Kerplunk. There we go. That's why I made all my builds low to middle intensity. CDG bought that even faster than people on Black Friday. And then, like, I put the people on Black Friday to shame. I was so quick to buying that. I'll be like, there's no shame in my game. Like, I absolutely love this hammer. This hammer looks so damn cool. Do. Yeah, there we go. Waiting for a year and a half for the black feathered wings. Yeah, I know you were saying that for your Necro because you were playing like a Reaper. Okay, there's... Bullseye. Oh. I think here the little one just got up. Oh no! Sounds like my wife is on it. By the way, and I know she watches my streams post-stream, I love you. I love my wife. My wife is so amazing. I'm so, so lucky. And she just knocked on the door. There we go. One of the things that I'm actually very excited about is the Guardian with double pistol. I am so curious of how they are going to make that work. Like, I don't even know that it actually will work. Like, I just think that they were just full of crap. When they were starting to put that together and they were just like, yeah, you know what, whatever. You know, you guys complain so much, we're just going to make it happen for you. And off the boat. Got to come back up because you can overload while you are still doing your thing. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Hit him with all the abilities. Pick up the fiery great sword. Joe. Moving target. These little Azuras are hard to hit. Just got the Vermilion Greatsword for the Reaper. That thing is huge, which I always think is hilarious if you guys ever see the way that it's implemented, especially on like Azuras. Like, it is actually like kind of ridiculous, like how they've put that together. Like that's always one that makes me laugh, seeing an Azura using a greatsword, because then it's just like that, like, you know that they pick up that weapon and it's like, you know, that thing weighs like 17 times more than your whole body weight. So bop, 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 bop. See, I appreciate, this is why I like streaming, is that you guys come in and you tell me how to play my class better. And like, actually, I don't think any of you actually said anything, and like, this is just a happy accident. Like, he's a phantom. Come on, keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. Oh, that was a direct hit. Mid-distance Condi. I could see it doing like a lot of burning damage, but then I'm like curious of how they're going to make the symbol work. Just because like every single Guardian build has a symbol of some sort. And I'm like, I'm curious, like, are you going to make it... I guess I can't use that because you're too far away. Brrr, grape shot. Freeze. I'm curious to see how they implement it, honestly, because like, I know that they're going to have to implement a symbol of some sort, and I'm just curious of how that's gonna look. Like, can you not? And I clipped off the edge. If you'll excuse me, I have to just go take a dip into the water. Yes, indubitably. Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. No, I'm okay. I'm okay with that, thank you. Do. Stack those. Stack that damage up. Oh no. Get a kill, get a kill, get a kill, get a kill, kill. Just get a kill. Just get a kill. It'd work out so much better. There we go. Alright. Labor intensive. I can't save you in there. Did nobody get a kill? What are you doing out there? No! Womp womp. I will admit, this one always ends up getting like a player or two. I mean, like a wipe or two. How are you still alive? Oh, your pet's licking you. Don't take that any other way than the way that it was intended. Thank you very much. You came up on our classes recommended. Our teacher is subbed. Wait, what? Bones, you gotta offer more elaboration. You really gotta offer more elaboration. Okay, ow. I've hit the school system, folks. Like, we've made it big. Mom, get the camera. Do. All right. Wolf. That one hit hard. All right, just focus on the boss. Focus, boss. Focus, boss, and win. Yeah, this is just lower tiers. I wanted to see how well it did. Because I got to do my dailies for tier 1. Might as well do them, I should say. Nearly died. Whew. Guardian pistols probably be mid. I really think, and yeah, dual symbols maybe. Maybe it'll be kind of like, I'm interested to see, maybe they'll do it like maybe they'll do it similar to how they do it for like the Guardian longbow, where it's like you shoot the symbol down onto the ground, and maybe it'll be like you blast it directly in front of you, you know, like something like that. Ooh, there we go. Rifle Mirage. Rifle Mirage is going to be a ton of fun, and it looks like the group is giving up, and that's okay. We did some fractals. That's what I needed to do. I wanted to test out the damage. It'll be something like shoot a hail of bullets and brand symbol into the ground. Bromby, I think you're right. Absolutely. I think that's where it's going to go. Have you given... No, I'm going to be done doing some fractals. What I want to do, actually is to do some World v World. Gotta do some World v World. I might do another PvP match, and then maybe just fart around in World v World, because I'm still trying to figure out the best way to implement the particular build that I'm looking at. Specifically using the battle mage. I want to see like what the best like way for it to go forward will be. 2, 3, nice. And I got the keep one. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. So let's go, and like World v World has actually been kind of crazy. Like look at the queue times. Like this never happens for Eridon Terrace, I'll be honest with you. Like we never get anything like that. It's always just kind of like, hey, whenever you want to join in, there you go. Sword dagger shot for a homebrew. It's very mobile with lots of aids. Wait, homebrew, do you mean the just the core spec? Just the core elementalist? I mean, like I already know that it will definitely provide a lot of mobility. I can imagine it would be very similar to like the double dagger kind of what's it? It's like the double dagger fresh air, I think. Something like that. The double dagger fresh air usually does a ton of damage too. I've been deleted by a double dagger fresh air. All right, made some money. Made some money. All right, let's go ahead and we'll queue up for World v World. Let's go. Let's do Gate of Madness. Yes, that's fine. This is a desert borderland. I need to do more of what do you call it? Honestly, of everything. Like I need to do more of everything. Just sounds like a cop out. I just need to keep doing more. I need to do more of World v World because I need to get the what do you call it? I need to get Gift of Battle, and then I also need to do Gift of Exploration because I'm trying to work on Bifrost kind of in the background while I'm doing some stuff and some things. So it's like there's always something to be doing, honestly, in this game, and that's what I love about it. This game always has something to be doing. It's funny that you mentioned that spring is because I was like looking at it. There's a I think it's like Relic of Speed or something like that, where it's like the more that you deal damage or something like that, or whenever you have swiftness up, it's not 33%, it's like it's like a ridiculous I think it's like 66% increased damage. Or 66% increased movement speed. And I was like, man, that would be just absolutely like devilish on like a Daredevil or something. Somehow I went down in the position queue. 50, is it 50%? Yay, thank you. You are our hero. I thank you. Relic Speed or Relic and Zoomies. Tried out the Mesmer for the first time thanks to Caffeinated's video. Eric, what did you think? What did you think of the Mesmer? Because the Mesmer is the only class that I would ever like strongly consider playing other than my Elementalist. Like honestly, I have a ton of fun with the Mesmer. Eric, what do you think of the Mesmer? Thus far, I should say. I like how you guys are like lion guards and stuff, but you're getting killed by like a lizard. Just like a local lizard. I've only got a level 10 in the Great Sword is the way to go. Yeah, it's because you're shooting like a giant laser, mega laser sword of death. Actually, you know what? Here, look, let's do this. Let's go Tarnished Coast, right? We'll queue up for it. Can I queue up for PvP too? I can! Interesting. I'm literally summoning the Wrath of God, and these guys come at me with, like, a dagger. Cool. Alright, champ. You know what? You win. You win in so many ways. Smack. Had to kill a bunch of Moas. None of the Lion Guard helped. They all just watched me die. It's funny coming back as like a max level and just like absolutely obliterating everything in sight. Like it's not even close. Like I really wish that it was a little bit easier or like I took more damage. But like I'm just coming in and you just clean house. Like it's not even close. Like one of my abilities is killing these people and it's like I always think it's funny is because it's like you miss that one character or that one like step in your early on or your first playthrough, and then it's like you come back in your max level and the guy's like, hey, you know, you look like you want to fight, and it's like, I don't think you understand who I am. Like like if you truly understood, it's very much like the Walter White meme where he's like, I am the danger. Like that's like you clearly don't know who you're talking to. Like that's the feeling that I get from it. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Ask and you shall receive, Caffeinated. Okay, you're good. Oh, it's like a cave. Why is there always caves? Gort. This is like Gort's home. Here we are. Just gonna fly my dragon through and around. He was taking long. I always find it interesting, especially when I'm like going through Quarteria. It's like I remember the first time that I went ahead and played this, and I went ahead and I went through this whole shebang, and I did all this, and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, I was like, I loved the open world. The open world it is still where it's at, man. Like, you can't replace that first time through. Going through Quarteria, like you really can't. Like it might feel cool, like going back and trying something else and doing something. Yeah, like it might be fun, but like that first experience of going through Quarteria is chef's kiss, amazing. Like, because it's like everything feels an adventure. I responded to a YouTube comment that I saw today, and this guy was talking about his experience as a new player. And one of the things that he noted that he thought was the coolest thing was that he was leveling in Queensdale. I know, basic, he was human. And he came across he came across a meta event, and it was the Shadow Behemoth. And he was like, that was the coolest thing that I ever found. Like, he thought that was so cool. And I was like, that's awesome. Like you don't get that kind of stuff anymore. Like that where you just kind of like opened up and you just randomly found something, and then it's like, that's so cool. You can't experience that. You can't experience that again. I should say again the second time. Yeah, he's not hostile. Ooh, snotty. Top 10, yeah. Like, now, like, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy going through it, but... Oh, thought I had supplies. I enjoy doing it again, and I'm going to need to, because I'm going to be working on map completion, but it's just the fact that it's like, once you do something like that, and once you're actually into it, it feels great. You're not doing just like a collection quest, ironically, which is what I'm doing right now. You're going through and you're collecting this, or you're doing all, like, there's so many things that like make it feel so grand, and it's like, I can't believe that actually hit. Yeah, like, I'm sitting here talking crap, and I'm like doing the thing that I'm talking crap by. Right now this character is, I think I'm like timed down to like level 8 or something. Wait, hold on. What level are you guys? I'm like probably somewhere 20s. Smack. Do. Great experience ever. Still favorite zones, PvP, and just not Worldly World. Worldly World was kind of like, I feel like their expansion off of the Jade Sea mechanics that they did between the Kurziks and the Luxons from Guild Wars 1. That was something that I personally loved. I played the hell out of that. Because you just get in there and it's like, it's just fun. There's just like, it's just open world PvP, and you're like trying to capture forts and stuff. Exactly what you're doing in Worldly World, so you know. Do you have any Guild Wars 2 content creators that I do like? Have you heard of this guy? Caffeinated Dad Gaming. He's pretty good. Oh, God. I can't do that. It hurts so bad. Woo! I'm still fighting this cold. That hurts so damn bad. There's a couple that I actually there really aren't too many content creators in Guild Wars 2 that I find that I don't, or like I dislike. Like I look at like Vallun and Guild Gen, they offer a ton of really good information on World v World, which is always an area that I struggle with. Like of course I've done like collaborations with like Muckluck and his whole shebang. I know he also does streams like every damn day, so like the man's busy. I get it. Like I listened to some of Teapot's stuff. Unfortunately, like his stuff is very, very long. He has very long videos. So I don't necessarily I can't always sit down and just watch all of that. Lorenity, just obviously a great community player. There's some of the smaller ones. So like Spudsy is one that I watch. I again plays Revenant, not one that I played too often. Who else? It's like Fandrus or Fondrus. He's recently just came out and he's putting out like a ton of content, like a new video every day, and it's usually something with gold related. So you know, people go ahead and take a look. Has Crew put out anything recently? I feel like I haven't really seen any of Crew's content. Okay, I guess did we just completely give up mid? Oh, I guess we're not. Nah, too much. It's okay, I'm just gonna run over here. Nah, we got rocked anyway. Ooh, there we go. X-Guilders has been doing a bunch of stuff recently too. Again, posting a lot more than I can. And I'll be honest with you, it's mainly because I'm like overly critiquing. I overly critique a lot of my stuff. And I'm trying to get better about it. It's because I feel like a lot of the times, even on my lowest effort videos, like people are still watching the whole video. Like, and like I just put up some, you know, pop-up points and I was like, hey, you know, this is what I did. And, you know, people will sit there and watch the whole thing. So I get in my own head about like what I'm doing as far as like how long my videos will be. But yeah, it's always fun seeing the other content creators, because I never really view them as like competition. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm sure you guys will understand here in a minute. Like when I'm putting out content and when people are like, there's a soul beast nearby.
Your enemy has the gate. Your enemy has the temple now.
Called it. There he is. Okay, I guess I don't have support over here. Fantastic. Fantastic. I thought I had support. How to frustrate you. Alright, at least we're capturing other nodes, because their team fight is just absolutely ridiculous. And I wonder if... Oh, I gotta say that. Hold on. Team fight is... And win. There we go. Yeah, Kroof has been MIA. And again, maybe it's because I'm not always like right there watching, but I feel like I haven't seen a whole lot of Kroof's builds, or even like some of the Kroof's content. Like,
Your enemy has the temple now.
all right, I trust you got that up there. You guys are gonna come down here.
You control the gate. Your enemy sees the altar.
Ugh. Yeah, you guys are watching. This is what I was talking about. Like, it's just getting smacked in PvP. Like they're moving very fast. Their specter is doing a ton of damage. Their soul beast is instant delete. Like the soul beast though, you can counterplay if you can survive their burst. They're basically a sitting duck.
Your enemy has the gate.
Can't even play the game, unfortunately. Woof. I'm just gonna run down here. Probably not gonna be able to heal, but we're getting rocked on all sides, I would say. I stand behind Vallun, his builds and got to help you with World v World and roaming. Started to do my own builds and fitting into a playstyle. And see, that's what's really cool though, and I think that's what's important to note, especially with how like builds are put together, and why it's important that like, while yes, you can follow a build guide, it's like you have to find out what works best for you. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't even, like, tonight, this is not a good match, and this happens. This is what's important to note about Guild Wars 2, and especially Guild Wars 2 PVP. Is that not every match is going to be a good match. We're getting rocked. Generally speaking, if you're watching educational game content, you'll watch a few different creator videos. And especially with, like my thought of not having, we'll say, competition. It isn't to say that it's like we're not competing or we're not doing all the same different things. It's just like if someone really likes a topic, more likely than not, they're going to watch a handful of videos on a certain topic. They're not going to just watch one and call it a day. Jeez. Yep. Look, our team ain't even leaving anymore. Opposing team has really good teamwork. Yeah, I wonder if any of them are together, but at the very, very least, I will say that this this specter is really like doing a lot of work. And also, I think it doesn't help that we're all not like working or going out at the same time. We're all just kind of like every time that we spawn, we go out. And then it's like we're getting spaced off. Like Silent Shiv is all the way over there, and he's like by himself, and he got the decap. That's fine, but like if he gets caught, like there's no help for him. Whereas like now we have all these guys. Look, I think where is he? Oh, he's down here. Is he down there? Where the hell are you? Where is he? Where is that? Yeah, the match is over. At least you can be polite. Oh, okay, I guess not. Guess you can't be polite. Maybe you can. Hold on. Let's go. Let's just go stand here. Let's see if they'll just. I feel like we're on like an executioner's block. Like, watch. Did we even get a kill? I don't think we got a kill. Did not. Died 5 times though. That's cool. It's fun. Is everyone having a great time? Oh, what about a firebrand build? Okay, good lord, I'm still only 11. What about a firebrand build that can spam tome skills? I think they changed. Didn't they change? And I haven't looked at firebrand intensely here in a little bit. But I thought that they changed the way that the firebrand's tomes work. Like you have to have a certain, like you can only use so many tome skills within a short time period before they all go into cooldown. Or at least I thought. I haven't looked at them intensely here recently. Do. We can get into something for World v World this evening. That would be great. Actually, how's it look elsewhere? Okay, you know what? CSR as it is, we're gonna suffer. Almost got full ascended, just missing my last 2 armor pieces. Nice. Nice. I will say, getting ascended gear, even though it's not like legendary, where a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, the payoff for a legendary gear is so cool. Yeah, but also getting, ascended gear is a really good feeling. I'll be honest with you. It's one that I thoroughly enjoy. I love, especially when you get it like kind of randomly. Like, I just got this piece today just by doing some fractals, so. All right, let's see. All right, so we are red. Let's see where we can go. We pushing anywhere? Are we pushing over here? I don't. All right, looks like we just capped over there. Right now, just coming back with some getting devastated in PvP. That was fun. Now we are gonna go to mess around here in World v World. Let's see if we can't find a fight or two. I think one of the things that I always love about World v World is just, it just feels so grand, you know? Like, it just feels like there's so much that you can do in here. And especially if you're playing with, like, teammates or allies. Okay, so I think they're over there defending. So let's go see if we can't defend. Can I send you Reaper Fashion somewhere? I think I start making fashion reels. You can send it, be a part of my Discord. My Discord, we have a fashion area where I like to talk about it. I like to talk about all the cool things, or the cool fashion looks and pieces that we get. Oh, are we doing cleanup? Aw, and I just missed the cleanup. Where do they come in at? Alright, we're gonna follow Big Daddy Gw2, which is a hell of a name. Ball caving. I am on Eridon Terrace. That is mine. But we're Gate of Madness. Gate of Madness right now is kind of like our lead. See, they don't really talk about the... And again, maybe that's a good reel. Or a good short. I should say we should start talking about the importance of server selection. You know what? I probably can sneak up and capture up there. Tarnished Coast. Me and my girlfriend are new to Guild Wars 2. Just started Living World Season 2. Wonder what the bloodstone dust stuff. I have a billion piles of it, and it's not sellable. So there's a couple things that you can do with it, and as you can see, I have quite a bit of it too. You can honestly destroy most of it if you aren't looking to do. The Discord should be on the YouTube banner. I think it's off to the right, we'll say. One of the things that I've oh, there's a big old battle happening over here. I think that just got capped, didn't it? Yeah, it's protected for 5. Yeah, you can turn it into ascended items, basically. Oh, that poor catalyst. Poor catalyst. All right, there's some shenanigans. Lots of shenanigans going on over here. Let's go see. We're just gonna run on the outside. We're gonna run on the outside and see what we can do. I always feel like this is like the Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean like running scene whenever they turn towards you. do. Gotta wait for her to go in. Kill secured. Do. Oh, and you jumped off the bridge. I mean, that was intended. There we go. Do. Alright, they're heading this way. I don't think we have a whole lot of people over here for us, right? Do. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta say. Thanks. Trying not to die. Lol. There we go. That's always fun. Yeah, no, I don't want any of that smoke. Maybe. Hold on. We may get some smoke. There might be some smoking. I don't think that this is a smoking section, sir. Do. Yeah, I do need food and utility items and probably a visit to a church. There's a lot of things that I need. Dude. I'm out. I said my piece. Nope. I ain't about that life, apparently. But see, this is what's always fun, is that like you can get like a quick kill and then be like, ha, I'm doing good, and then you just get rocked by like 72 people. But it's fun, and I think that's why a lot of people like World v World. Pancake, oh, I got smacked, no question. But yeah, like to go back to the question, the original question, the piles of bloodstone dust, like I have so much of it, and you probably will never need to use it. It's used for ascended like level crafting, and you can find the wiki for exactly what you can use it for. But it's, for the most part, like you can get gear tons and tons of other ways that it's not usually worth it, we'll say. Okay. Who we focusing on? Focus on him. Fade back. Oh, was that a perfectly timed dodge roll? I think it was. I'm okay. I'm gonna heal here. Okay. Oh, that was some big damage. Big beefy boy damage. Okay, I'm gonna roll on out of here. Oh, get him. I need to fade back for a second. I don't have any HP. Woo! This is stressful. Hey, Vallun, what's up, buddy? I have an ult dedicated to... Okay, alright. Go ahead. Let's do this. You want to play? Go ahead. Wait for it. Oh, there's two of them. Never mind. I'm not about that life. I thought I was for a second. I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm not gonna outrun two thieves at the same time. So if I put it in Discord, if you want to take a look, yeah, go ahead. You can put that in there. I'll go ahead and take a look. Class spec, do you play most often other than your Catalyst? Well, actually, I'll be honestly, right now it's just the Tempest. The other, we'll say, class that I probably spend more time. Did I put that back in? I did. I probably spend more time playing than any other. Might actually be my I would probably say is my Mesmer, honestly. Like I just love the Mesmer. Like honestly, it's one that I want to spend more time playing because it's just every time I play it, I have a good time. I'm not the best at it, I'll be honest with you, and judging by me playing this Tempest and World v World, I'm not the best here either. But I have a good time, I feel like. I think they got their kills and left. That's nice. I'm just here. This is a farming simulator. I am on Gate of Madness. Wait, are you two? All right. Like now, that's not even like I'm just a casual enjoyer, just trying to have a good night. And I get Vallun. Look, I summoned y'all. You saw this. I was talking about you guys earlier. I summoned you guys, and then you guys just like showed up. What is going on, guys? Okay, all right. Well, Jen, was that you? Was that you who just roasted me in that at playing as that thief? Yeah. You know you can turn it on invisible, Vallun, like where people can't see you. But see, again, what I was harking to earlier was that, like, and especially with how World v World goes, is that it's just fun to do. Like, and every time that I come in and I play it, like, I want to play it more because I thoroughly enjoy just, you know, just like running around. And you might get a really good kill, and then like you're gonna get like absolutely devastated, as you guys have seen. Again, I'm also running hammer. Like, there was a time where all I would do is come in and play as a staff. I would play a staff catalyst and roam as a staff catalyst. It never worked, but it was always fun. I don't think they're up here. Oh, yes, they are. The hell they are. Woo. Hey, you're watching my stream? Watching me die. Lol. And make it double. Oh, see. Wait, no. Spudsy and Jen, are you guys both playing at the same time? Like, where are you guys? I'm concerned now that you guys decided to come and watch and like just get me yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do actually playing right now. Is it on this side? I think it is. Do. I think I can sneak up, right? Do. So I've realized. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him. Get him. Hey, look at that. We got the snipe. Oh no, they decided that they did not like that. So we're gonna leave. We got the one kill, there you go. You're doing good. Are you on Emery Bay? Alright, are we playing, you guys? Okay, I'm up. We're fine. Everyone relax. Okay, let's... Remember, folks, anything red is bad. Alright, let's see if I can't get out of combat real quick and switch to staff. I want to see if I can do that. Into Hills on a Tempest. Spudsy, Jen, what's up? I'm glad you guys came. Alright, look, we switch to staff. There's numbers of some sort happening over there. I wonder if we're actually are we pushing into this? Hello? I might actually put this cold is killing me. I can't. I'll put that here. Let's get that healing. Whew. I'm over here fighting for my life, folks. Both on screen and yeah, what you say? This is Power Tempest, though. Do. But you can tell that I want to be sniped. Excellent. I'm glad that me struggling to survive is an indication. Okay. Is an indication that I want to die more. That you read that situation perfectly. Alright, so let's get Transcendent buff. See if we actually hit anything. Yeah, we're hitting something. I just feel like it's like a long distance poke war. Like, no, you stop. Oh, God. I love that. I love that ability. There we go. If you want to actually try it, you should probably see if your server has a public Discord. I think it does, actually. I think I'm actually already part of a guild who does, whoa, World v World stuff. And the guild Cute, actually, I think is the one I'm a part of. I was a part of them for ever. And they always invite me to stuff. You gotta stand up here to show superiority. Aside from actually, absolutely getting devastated. Do. I can say that Gw2 is a fun experience. Watching your videos has definitely helped me decide to buy the expansions. The game is just it does so many things right. I don't know. This is probably a bad idea for me to go over there. Wait, was that Weaver the one who just the one who just came in charging in? Nope, we lost it. Run, boys. Come on. Oh wait, that doesn't work now. Oh, this is not going good. This is like some X-rated stuff. I'm gonna turn that off for right now, and you guys can. Hey, how are we doing over here? Is everyone having a good time? Just got rocked by like 100 people. So, how's everyone else doing? You guys aren't watching a brutally vicious World v World match. Wait, so Dyron, you said me running out here, running out into what do you call it? Into World v World as a Tempest is a bad idea. Just out in like, I trust you because I mean you tell me all the time about the things that I'm doing wrong. You do, but giving me any indication of why that's not good. Like, well, you could be fine, right? As a solo Tempest running Hammer, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the thing. Doing the thing. I think it's funny that when every time that I jump into World v World, like I'm always so meticulous. I feel like I'm always maybe a bit more too careful, I guess is the best way to put it. Is that like when I go into it, I try to do my best to be very protective of my life. Like anytime that I go in, I'm like, all right, like let's be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Let's make, like smart decisions. Let's, only do this, let's go through there. When in reality, apparently I should just be following the commander tag and just doing what the commander does all the time. Oh, we can get this dude. I don't know what you're doing though. Oh, do you see me? Think you do. Virtuoso, are you running a condition build? I think you are. All right, now we got some ally support. All right. You're running a condition build. That's fine. Signet of... That was your stun break, I think. And you probably teleported away out of it. Okay, now we got it back. There we go. You are fighting tags. Nope, don't want to deal with you. Solo Mantra Staff, DPS Firebrand. I want the staff as just a weapon across the board. Like, I understand it's more oriented around what do you call it, like supporting and stuff. Like, I mean argue technically that even carries true with like the Mesmer staff, and especially with the Mirage, because you can provide quickness. Or is it alacrity? I think it's alacrity. I want the staff to be more damage oriented. Like I really, really want it to be damage oriented. And I feel like it's just like every incarnation of it is just, it's not enough, unfortunately. So it's just my talks, because like don't get me wrong, like the staff, like this is such a cool ability. Firestorm, yeah, cool. Or Meteor Shower, yeah, cool. Let's put that down. Bam, bam. Let's do this. And it's like, it doesn't hit as hard, unfortunately. Feels bad, man. And you are fighting tags, yeah. I run DPS Tempest all the time. Is that? you guys doing what I think you're doing? Are you guys still stream sniping? Can I just have, can I have an evening? Now we're pushed in, and now I think we've offered ourselves a couple of different routes around us. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this position, I'll be honest with you right here. That's okay, though. Because you guys come here for the A+ commentary. What are you running? Yeah, you're running kind of the same build. I want to say you're running a scepter, though. I always like this too, is especially when the sieges are happening. You just basically just sit here and watch, and it's like, yeah, this is nice. Just wait for it to collapse. Okay, all right. Nope, gotcha. Wait for that stun. I don't think anyone's up here. No, I think they ran. That's okay, though. Thematically, it would be nice if weapons more... yeah, like anytime someone has a staff, you think that it's like, oh, okay, the staff, yeah, that's definitely going to be oriented around, like, we'll say, like, you know, like, condition damage, or, you know, it could be powerful, but then it's like, it's just not, unfortunately. All right, what are you fighting over here? Oh, okay. I got you. Can I get the finish? You gonna let me do it? Oh, you jerk. Nope, we're doing it. Do it for the stream. Look, you ready? Ooh, feeling festive. I did very little in that fight. Nice. But I'm that guy who got credit at the end of a report, and I did very little. Just so you know. That's the kind of player that I am. I'll look at that in a second. Watching this willbender. Okay, cool. I guess we got this. I did nothing again, but I still got credit. All right, we're gonna go until I die one more time, and I'm not purposely gonna go ahead and die, but it is 11:30 and I'm still fighting a cold. So in the effort to have my we'll say body not give out on me. There we go. We could push that way, right? What are you? Okay, we got a virtuoso, we got a catalyst, standard fare. Do. I feel like we're hunting these people down. Do. I guess they're just giving up. Maybe. Yeah, that's all I've been thinking about too. Is like, as I'm rolling up with this group, and again, the group is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. I'm just here for thematics and support. I'm like a bard, honestly. As we're going through, it's like dun 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 dun, getting people hyped up. Yeah. Credit steal. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. That's what I do for this community. Let's hype everyone up and let them play a hell of a lot better than I do. You heard it here first, folks. I'm a spellbreaker, and it'd be cool to run dual dagger, but it's just more meh compared to dagger axe. And see, and that's for like the longest time, I feel like that's where the elementalist kind of suffered. I mean, I'm thankful, of course, for what are you? I don't think he has a war claw. Let him be. I'm watching this willbender because something tells me that this willbender is someone that has already made mention. This willbender has been stalking me. And I wonder if this willbender... I'm paying attention to this. I'm wondering if this willbender is someone that we already... that, like, I already know. You've seen this willbender no less than, like, 4 or 5 times. Oh, was that you? Not sniping, but out here roaming. No, Smooth, I'm so sorry. Oh, I killed a supporter of my channel. Kinda first, am I? You guys saw it. That willbender has been around a handful of times. You pay attention to this stuff, and you don't just like, oh, it's fine. I didn't want to use the catapult. I just wanted to build it. I'm watching. I think that's a support Tempest too. Do. I think that one of the best things about World v World too is just like it really does emphasize that kind of like community kind of thing. Like you feel cool. Like there's a good chance that once you break down this door, you're going to get absolutely smacked, but that's okay. Everyone's like excited to do it. Like, yeah, this is cool. I'm having a good time. You having a good time? I'm having a good time. In my cat, gotta take a rest. I am sorry that I killed you. I feel bad. I killed a supporter of the channel, which has actually happened more frequently than I like to admit. And people see YouTube in person. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, yeah, but it's like it's not like I play these game maps for specifically for, you know, people to be like, oh, look, it's Caffeinated Dad. No, it's just honestly, like, I'll get into a match and we'll like a PvP match and we'll get absolutely creamed, and then it'll just be like, oh, hey, you know, wait, you're the Caffeinated Dad? And I'm like, yes. Did you expect me to play better? Like, well, I'm sorry to have let you down. Like that's basically how I approach it. Back there. There we go. I would take a screenshot of it. Have you seen, like, and I've had some people be like, oh my goodness, you know, it's Caffeinated Dad, that's so cool. And then like I always approach with the same answer, like whenever anyone sees me or says hi or anything like that. They're like, are you the Caffeinated Dad? I'm like, no, I'm his evil twin, the decaffeinated dad. It's stupid, I know. But it's something that I can't help but do. Like, now everyone in this community has always been really nice to me. I mean, you get, of course, you get like a couple sour people, but that always happens. Guess we gotta clean out some archers. No, that's a specter. Don't chase the specter. That's that's a pain in the neck. I'm already exhausted. That's a bit of an overkill. We're getting pushed back behind us. Okay. Oh, okay. Guess we're going in. Portal. Stop worrying about your mining. Big damage. Hello, maybe. Okay, decent damage. I'll take it. John, welcome in, buddy. Caffeinated Dad yourself. There's a lot of caffeinated dads out there, and I think that's probably one of the funniest, the funner interactions that I get is that people are like, "You're a caffeinated dad. I'm a caffeinated dad." And it's like it's a beautiful thing. I'll be honest with you. Okay, well, taking damage, and I didn't get my air attunement off, but that's okay. Hey, not bad. Oh, oh, I got the root. I got the root. This guy looks like Goku. Tag. The root. That's it. That was the kill. That was the kill that you see. Bam. One of the things that I swear, and I've been finding out more, is the immobilizing effect from Signet of Earth. It's at a range of 1200. It's a 1200 single target lock on immobilize. So once you hit that, it's like, it's crazy is because with this build, there's not a whole lot of like gap closing. Like if someone can jump away, then, you know, like you're just going to get jumped away. But being able to tag someone at that distance and then like have the rest of everyone else jump in and follow suit, like, yeah, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling, folks. Do we not get... Oh, there's a whole team of people up off over here. And guess what? We're going to ride headlong into it because that's what kind of people we are. Look at me. I'm the Caffeinated Dad. Look at me. Look at me. I am Caffeinated Dad now. This gate's about to... Got the bust open. Don't step in this area. That's a lot of green. Look at those absolute chads running into the fray. Nope, don't want to be that close. They getting pushed back? I was gonna say, there's no way. I also know I have to keep like very close because I know that there's lots and lots of what do you call them, roots. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I don't like the spot. I don't like the spot, not at all. No, I am the Caffeinated Dad. You got what? I think part of it is that you got to mess with people. I don't think that can hit that far. Keep up the heals, keep up the heals. Ow. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we can do this. I don't think we're actually, like, really pushing anyone back. Oh! 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 Did we get the snipe kill? We did! We got it! Nice! Finish, finish, finish! Oh, I got you! I can't believe that worked. Oh dear, here it comes. Wait for it. Woo. Never doubt. Oh my good lord. Okay, we're just gonna go over here and heal. Anyone? Oh, there he just got sucked up. Oh my god. All right, I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot of fun. I got to do more World v World. Thank you. Over here, just dying. So you do this, you charge up this. Ow. Or just get completely smacked. Ugh. It's good. Nope. No, they're all immune. No. Ugh. It was only it was only a matter of time. That was fun. I was able to snipe out a kill. Real quick. Really like your videos on Buildcraft. Hey, thanks. I'm gonna be posting more. I'm gonna be posting more builds that are kind of like I want to play. I do want to make more build videos that are, they're not necessarily like going to be top DPS or best in all the situations, but they're just fun. Like that, there's so many like skills that I look at and I'm like, how often do people use Earth and Blessing? They don't. Like, you know, power overwhelming into flame expulsion. Come on, like, there's a lot with this game, and I think that's one of the fun things. And I do want to build craft a little bit more for builds that work. I want them to work, but are different. They're not going to be the best DPS. They're not going to be the best supports. They're probably not going to be seen in challenge modes, but you might have someone out there who has a good time. That's the idea. Fun, fun to play and fun to watch best mode. Like, it's one of those things that, like, now I really do see, Jen, and it's funny you mention that, because I really do see why you and Vallun, like, have talked about World v World for so long. I think actually Vallun's video today, both of your guys' video today, if I'm not mistaken, were about World v World. It's addicting, and I've said this every time I've ever dipped my toes into World v World. It's addicting, because you just get to playing, and then it's like an extra 40 minutes, because I started at 10:50 and I was like, oh, I'll do this for like 20 minutes or so, and now it's nearly an hour later. It's just it's good fun. Beastmaster builds actually being able to an actual shape shifting. I want to revamp that. I'm pissed off that they took off the 6-tier rune for Rock Dog. I want that to be better, but yeah, like I miss them summoning that. There you go. I think the alternative is to have a hyena pet, because a hyena can summon another hyena. I want that to be better. I want that build to be better. That's something I'm gonna dig into. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can hear, my body has said it is time for me to go and take nappy naps. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Seriously, guys. It's a lot of fun. It's just hanging out, seeing you guys doing all this stuff, and yeah, I got to remember this is why I this is what I do. This is what we do. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Like I've mentioned, I'll be posting out a little bit more. Yeah, with build ideas and things like that. Probably a little bit lower effort, we'll say, but yeah, good fun. I appreciate every single one of you guys. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.